His Excellency, Dr. Retired Brigadier Julius Bio.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency and dear brother, Hey Gengo, Your Excellency, our dear sister, Monica Gengos. If you want to sort out the confusion, just say, Your Excellencies. But I think I got it right. On behalf of myself and family and the people and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone, I formally welcome you again to Sierra Leone. We are very heartened by your visit and glad that you made this visit possible. Namibia is a long way from here, but we are very close from the history you had, Madame recount. In their time of need, Sierra Leone, a very small country, proud, came to the help of Namibia in one way. But of course, in Sierra Leone, we've always welcomed strangers and helped out. That is why this city is called Freetown. We welcomed the first free slaves and gave them a home when there was no home, when there was no hope. So it is not strange for us to have done that during the Liberation War. Of course, I attended school with quite a lot of Namibians, and I'm going to find time to go there because we have quite a lot of them. The Prime Minister, I'm told, went to school here. I think even the Foreign Minister and a lot of others who are now in places, in high places in the government of Namibia. My brother is here because we have quite a lot to share besides the history. We think that to develop, there must be conversations among African leaders. We need to dialogue more. We need to compare notes. They have a very effective fishery system, sector or the industry that brings, I think, billions, if not millions of dollars to Namibia. The meat sector is also very big, good in agriculture, and they also do diamonds. There are good examples that we can share. Fatima Mother Bio. For the great work that you've done for the women of this country. You are in politics and a lot of people will not say thank you to you. But when you would have been gone, they will come back and say, we had a first lady who is second to none and will be second to none. For us, I see leadership as an instrument, the most powerful instrument as president, not the fanfare around it. I've been trained as a leader from school, and I have led all throughout. And so whenever there is a possibility to lead, I lead for the people, not for myself. The cause we are here to celebrate, which is human capital development, the welfare of the girls, we are talking about women. Before they become women, they must be catered for in their formative ages. When they go to school, the most successful women have been nurtured, catered for, educated, and that is how they become the powerful women that they become and serve the world. when I talk about women, some men become nervous. But I always say this, I've been raised by women. I lost my dad when I was 4. So I didn't have a man figure in my home. So if I am who I am a product of women. We have not experimented. Quite a lot of people fear women. Of course, you know, they talk quite a lot. But beyond that, they are good people. They are best partners. Don't mind their paradox tendencies. We have to. They constitute more than 51% of our population. And in this country, everybody talks about development and around the world. How would you want to develop a country leaving more than 51% of your population in the kitchen or at the back? You are not fair to yourself. That is lip service. And that is where I come from. If we empower them, then we will have the quantum, the number, and then embark on development, and we will achieve. So that is why I believe that women should be empowered. Of course, as Mrs. Gangos said, 30% is small, but you have to have a beginning. And that is where we have started. And the women folk of this country have to accept and take on the task. You know, Chino Achebe said that lizard that falls from a very big tree, if nobody praises him, he's going to praise himself. That's why you see the lizard always make it like this when they fall from the tree. I was expecting women to go to my state house and say, congratulations for the freedom. I was expecting women to really know that the freedom that they deserve and require to be equal partners in development has only started. And somebody is putting his life on the line for that. Political. You know, it's been in Parliament for nearly 8 months. But we have succeeded. We got independence in 1961. Now we are beginning to get independence for women in 2022. This is liberation. You have to recognize that, and you have to play your part. I don't see you helping us push this agenda. That is my frustration. And I must say it. I don't often talk, but when I talk, I say the truth. So I want women to come forward and help us push. We have enjoyed the place of dominance for a long time, men, including myself. Even when I give the 30%, I don't want women to contest against me this time. The 30% are for Parliament. I will give them a part of our cabinet. They will be shared by all sides, but when I wait first. So the women have to be part of this. Truly speaking, when men understand women very well, then you don't have to fear them. You only need to know them, and you have great partners at home and for development, personal development and national development. That is what we are fated to do as a people, and that is what I am pushing and pushing. Madam, I give very little limit. I tell her, explore as far as you can. Make sure you remain within the confines of the law. What is the standard expectation people have of women as First Lady. but they should have the freedom to explore too. So when she came up with this idea to build a hospital, which is a government responsibility, and said we have to do it because you come from the military, it started off as a small project. Now it is getting larger and larger and larger, but for a good reason. And that is why I want to thank all of you who have supported this project for the past 4 years and who will continue to support it. She is building an edifice that will serve as a hospital for all of us, not just the soldiers, not even maybe for her or her children, but for all of us. To take on a cause and to use power or connection to power for the benefit of society is what we should all do. When I chose to pay for every child to go to school, I did so fully knowing that it is a very expensive venture. But ladies and gentlemen, people are dropping out of school for as little as $10, $20, $30. And sometimes the handbags that you carry is $5,000, $2,000. That is so many kids dropping out of school hanging on your shoulder there. We can pay for the rest of society, and we can be a better people collectively. So I'm excited to be a part of this. I have given her all the support, and I want to encourage us as a society to support good ventures. All the businesses that are here, you can go, what you saw are pictures, you can actually go there and see what you've been contributing towards. But it is good to help those who cannot. You know, talking about women, people say, oh, the girl child doesn't take education seriously. This year, the 2 girls that led for the public exam are not even coming from this city. 2 girls led had the highest scores, first and second. They are away from Kelima, vindicating what we are saying. If you give them the opportunity, they can do as much as we can. Not so? Who are they there? No, you're really small, but the voice plenty. So, for me, it has always been, are we fair with ourselves when we talk about development? No. You cannot keep more than 50% of your energy in the kitchen and then think less than 40%, less than 50% is going to prepare you. The rate of development will be slow. You are not being inclusive. So ladies and gentlemen, you are here for a worthy cause, and I truly want to thank all of you for willingly giving out all throughout the years and to even come here. It is not always that we get to see one another. But tonight, as the year comes to an end, we are here to celebrate a worthy cause, to support women, to encourage women to be part. As my sister was saying, let's give the girls a chance. Let's not give their hands in marriage. No, not give them belly with them small. Hands off our girls. The simplest example I can give always is, if you have a woman who can bring, and you also can bring, Plaba not the plenty in a house. It's easier. And there are times things could go wrong with you, and she will be the breadwinner. But when the two of you are contributing, not only in resources, but also ideas, and that is why it is good to dialogue. That thing of saying, a man no get sense. In fact, some man they will get and they go send and go down first before they reach the house. Them man they are right. Them man they didn't send and go down before they reach the house. But after they reach the house, so soon. That is why we are supporting the women through Munafa and the other things, micro credit. I've had a pleasant experience, a lot of pleasant experiences with women in terms of how they do things, their tenacity, how strong they are in getting things done. Sometimes we make a lot of noise too and make macho, but very soft in. And some women can look very soft out, but very strong in, and they can take you through very difficult patches in life. So why not bring the two together? It's a beautiful thing. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to have my colleague, my friend and brother, far from Namibia, and the wife, to witness this occasion and to be with us and to honor this occasion. Truly speaking, I'm very delighted. I'm happy that they came. We share a lot of knowledge. We share a lot of things together in terms of governance. He's senior. He has been in governance much more than I have. So is the wife, and this is how we build up ourselves in order to make Sierra Leone a better place. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, may I now crave your indulgence to rise, please, and drink to the health of the great relationship between the Republic of Sierra Leone and the Republic of Namibia. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Excellency.